What is up, everyone? In this video, we're going to be going over Hecarim jungle, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to play Hecarim jungle and how we're going to carry with this champion. So for starters, I am getting invaded level 1, so we're going to have to back up there, guys. If you ever get invaded, just ward and back up. There's no need to worry about this situation. It's completely normal. It's natural. If you feel like they're going to stay and try to steal your jungle, there are a few options. You go to a solo wolf camp, or you can just go back in and solo the raptors, which personally for me in this situation, I have good vision set up that I'm just going to solo the raptor camp and just play off that kind of stuff. And for starters, we're going to go phase rush. I like this rune setup. They're actually still here, so this is fine. Shit happens, right? Here I'm going to take 1 so she doesn't get level 2 off that, so we can just deny her that possible level 2 angle. So now she's kind of slower. Oh, she got a ward kill. And here we just go solo wolf camp. This is a really fun kind of game, but you know, adaptation is important if you want to be a good jungler. And I think for invades, if something happens on top side, like what happens, just go straight towards your wolf camp and just solo it. I think Hecarim's lucky because he's really good at solo camps. You can just solo a lot of camps very easily. And sometimes you want to go and invade their bot side, but it's not that ideal. Well, not yet to do that, because you want to get level 3 first. Because if you go right now, you can easily get collapsed on, which can be bad. But what I like to do is get level 3, and then from level 3 we can see how we want to play the invade. Because if you wait a bit longer, because they send so many people top side, your bot side is going to have priority. And it just leads to a lot easier times. So here, now I'm going to go and start with the... I might even go E here and gank if I think I need to. But yeah, once you do this, you're in a good position. You can see, okay, she has Raptor. So I'm going to go 2 points into Q here and go for the kill if she's on the red. So I think she's on Krugs right now, so we can definitely go here. So we're just going to get a kill. I'm probably going to go finish the Krugs right after. Personally, because I have Q stacks, I don't mind if we fight. Remember, if we have stacks up, it's a good fight. We have stacks, right? So we do want to fight. But, you know, we'll take that. We'll take that as a victory. It might not be the best situation, but a situation is a situation. So what I did there, you know, she took whatever camps she took from me and she instantly went to my bot side. I countered it. I went for the camps. It's obviously not ideal. You know, a perfect situation in your games is, okay, I get the full clear. I'm level 4, you know, like I'm having a good time, right? But like every game is not the same. Every game can be different. There, I think we could have killed if we just didn't go on the other guy. So here I want to see if this guy's killable. Maybe, because I have Q stocks, I can run him down here. So we're going to just go for that. So here we're going to go on him right away. We're just going to proc the Q stocks. You know, shut down big money. And here you can help push with Akali. I think we could push. Plus, I think I might want to base in a bit. Here we're going to drop a ward because we're such a nice gentleman horse. Like a horse has to have a good gentleman mentality. So my second Raptors are a hot point right now. I think she could be on it. Or she already took them. If not, we have to kind of play off that. So here you see the timer. Always pay attention to the timer when the crab was dead. Because it tells you a lot of important information. Here we could kill. So if you want to start a fight, you always start with E. You can see how the way she was moving, that was actually warded, right? Because very obvious movements. Here, because we have Maokai, we can go back and gank. Walk the phase rush, go for the autos. Here we can get her too. Keep the stacks going, always keep the stacks going. Personally, I think my phase rush, we should be able to kill. Very nicely done. And Tryndamere level 5, so if this guy comes in here, we can definitely kill too. But here we just take the Void Grubs, and this is like a recovery game. And let's just get one. One is all you actually need on Void Grubs, which is funny. Here I can smite at any time, but I'm gonna actually Q stack a bit. But I'm gonna back out. So this is like goodbye. So like our build this game, I don't really touch on it because it's random, and also I'm just closing some tabs to fix my FPS a bit. But yeah, I didn't really touch on it, but our build this game is the most broken item on Hecarim, Spear of Sojin. So here we want Spear of Sojin, so let's see how the build path will go. Okay. Okay, get the extra CDR, why not? And from there, I mean, I'm in a happy position. I think we're all happy. I think the situation is really good for us. So here, what I do is recovery. We recover pretty well. You know, we always play around Q stacks. Q stacks is really important. Ganking here is fine because she's level 3. So here, remember, I just want to keep my stacks going. But now it might be bad to go in. So I'm going to proc my phase rush and buy some time. Nice. Remember, Q stacks. We don't even... It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. The game, by the way, is Diamond NA, so... there's a lot of fights that happen, and there are a lot of random fights. And personally, I think Hecarim can either be really good or really terrible in these situations. If you play the early game poorly, it's easy to fall behind. And what I've been liking a lot on Hecarim, the build, is actually just going into... Spear Sojin into Eclipse with Profane Hydra 3rd. I think this build is like giga broken. I know Hecarim's win rate's so low, but I don't know why. I feel like people are building very poorly on him. I think if you just go Spear and then get some lethality and then just go tanky, you're just unkillable. And yeah, just be very aware of your build. I think you could make the Conqueror page kind of work, but it can be harder. So you just have to be aware of that. So here, I just want to keep my stacks going. If I ever want to gank, the trick to ganking, the rule we always keep in mind is we always want our stacks to be going. Here, I just want to keep my autos. I think she will R. Here, I'm going to regain mana, and then I'm going to dive mid. So I'm probably not going to have stacks in this situation, but what we're going to do is we're going to regen. Oh, we can stack up too here. Nice. So we're going to kill this camp, then we're going to RN. Very nice. Very, very simple, very clean, you know. Evelyn's going top side, she's under farm. She's more desperate to do something. I'm the superior player, I just play for like my cooldowns. And the most important thing we touched on is, you know, Hecarim playing on around stacks. Like, you have to play around your stacks, or else it's just not going to go well. Here I don't mind starting Dragon because I think we can just kill it. And there's a lot of debate around Void Grubs and Dragon. The way you have to look at it is Dragon is more of a team objective. Void Grubs is a more selfish thing. I like Void Grubs because they're just more farm. So like, if you're trying to get ahead, you get all 3 Void Grubs and you're playing for like a level 6 game, then yes. The Void Grubs are super good for that. And they're just extremely impressive the way they give you so much experience, and it's less about the buff it gives and it's more about just the straight up this experience in gold. Like, Dragon gives you very little, but that's not to say like if they were on Void Grubs, you should just do Dragon ASAP. And like, if you know you don't really want to fight Void Grubs, which can happen, you have to decide on that quick. Decide on you don't want to fight Void Grubs and then just go, leave, get out of here. This game we're going to Eclipse, right? So we're gonna get 1 pink. You guys probably not so good around using pinks, which is understandable. Don't waste too much money on pinks. Hecarim, you don't really need it. If you don't know how to use it properly, don't do it. So like here, like Void Grubs, think of it like an extra chance to fight, right? Like people will do stupid things like this, so it's always good. Remember, it's Q stock. People are just really dumb. I'm gonna go on Hecarim first, or Tryndamere. I mean, I'm so strong that it's not even fair, really. And I'm super rich now. Even from the bad early game, you know, this is why I think it's important for people to understand that you just have to be ready to go. And I think Hecarim's broken, by the way. I don't know why his win rate's so low. You just go Spear into Eclipse. That's like by far what I think is like 100%. You can go Conquer, but Phase Rush is just better early game, right? But I need 40 gold. This is awkward. Check Wolf Camp, okay. Always remember, if you have an item and you just need like 1 camp or even 2, just go get your item. Just go get your item. Here, this guy just fought. And I think we're about to get this tower. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, she's going to stop it from crashing, so I can't do this. Whatever, let's just get our item now. We have our Eclipse, so I'm happy. And we just go bot side. At this point, it's pretty much you just play around your cooldowns. The one weakness I think is you really do need... You need blue buff if you're going to fight anywhere that's not the jungle or river. So you can't fight in lane too much, so it's a problem you have to remember. But if you're in the jungle and you're just like fighting like this, your mana is like... You just get insane regions, you don't have to worry. So here I have the option of, okay, do I go for this crab? Do I want to help my team? And the answer is always just get the crab and get the money. Cash rules everything around this. Here I think now I have my Q stacks, I'm really down to fight. So I wait a bit to E, and then when they're close enough, I go. I don't really want to tank that. Surprised you just R'd me like that. Damn it, she had it. I was hoping if I killed her there was a chance. There was a chance. That was obviously not good for me. Should kill Katarina first. I thought my smite could kill Senna, but it didn't really work out that way. So here you have options. You can go straight into Sterix, which is fine. You're trying to survive. It's important to live. This game, do I have to understand? Do I need it? Maybe not yet. Okay, so we want more damage. So this is where we go Propane. Regardless, we're still going to go Pickaxe, so... And yeah, play for objectives, play for Dragon. A lot of games I feel like are going longer than before. So you always end up having to play for Dragon. And I think it's just important to just be aware of that. And just play for Dragon and be smart about it. Like, it's just... Don't do something stupid when there's 30 seconds for Dragon. I feel like that happens a lot. Don't go for crazy plays. Like, even that play I did right there was... It wasn't good, right? Like, ooh, I'm a little leggy. Here, if I see more people show up, I'm gonna ghost and instantly go in. But if it looks like it's just Senna, then it's just a free kill. In here, I'm gonna just scout around before Dragon to see, you know, who's even around. Okay, if it's a free Dragon, okay, I'll have Smite. Smite 900. I can always combo with abilities as well. But we got the objective, we're fine. Situation like this, you could easily go and straight to like Herald or whatever. But personally, I think just do your bot side. You're not going to be in this area that consistently, so just do your jungle. If you're ever unsure about what to do, it's never bad to just jungle. And also killing her is very good. I don't like this Katarina. I think this Katarina getting ahead could be a problem. So what I do, I think Evelyn could be here too. Is I would technically be there to back him up if he needed me. But he didn't actually need me in the end. So I'm gonna base son. It's not a big deal. We have Brutalizer, you go for some swords, and you're hard chilling. The reason why I think I need to get tanky, right? Because even if I have a bunch of damage, this Tryndamere will easily kill me. If you wanted to. Here, the wave is strong, so we want to push it out. Plus, there's not really... We don't really have any pressure. So we're just gonna kind of play around that. So I'm a bit worried maybe I could get collapsed on if I try to do something, you know, crazy. But I do think you always want to crash the waves. You're gonna push them out, always try to get them crash. And here I crash it. I want my blue Pokemon jungle item to be completed, so what we're gonna do is just fast fight. Everybody be trolling nowadays. Here I'm gonna do Raptors. I feel pretty good about fighting these two, so I think we can fight them. But I want to keep my stacks going, like I said. Okay, stacks are acquired. We're going this guy. We're really strong. Very strong. Just right click her down. You know, there's nothing, any complication to it. This build is insane damage. I don't know how you're not winning on Hecarim. If you have a problem winning on Hecarim after watching this and doing this build with these runes, then you're never going to be winning at all. And it should be so free for you. I'm like... the damage is insane. The power you're wielding is insane. So here I'm flanking on this. Evelyn could be here, right? So you always want to keep aware. Think about targets that could potentially be here. And I mean, we're getting insane shutdowns, right? But like, it is me versus the world, so I can't fumble like that. I can't fumble this bag. So I'm gonna have to keep it going. Job's not finished. But it's getting pretty easy, so I'm gonna be honest. It's getting pretty easy, but here I'm gonna get the tunneler. This is where we start to stack more HP. You're probably like, Inori, you have 2 items that don't give you HP. Why are you going Sterix? Because Sterix gives you tenacity. And it just gives you a shield, which is important. And it scales off the 2 items I already have, so it's not terrible. Like, sure, like, I'm not getting 2 items worth of HP stacked up on it, right? But it's enough that, like, that's all I need, right? Like, I'm doing so much damage, I just have to, like, I just need to live. So Maokai has been CCing pretty well, so I have him behind me. Like, I could go on this wave. I mean, I was using it as like a way to fight. So with the Hydra, I don't know if you used to use Stride Breaker and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like all the same. You just want to use it. You just want to kind of use it whenever you need it in your combo. You remember, it was on a Q stack, so even though we want to fight here, what I'm doing is what I call, is just a free stacking. Damn, I actually got combo there. That was a surprising part. But Diana, I do think she can clean up. Good enough though, good enough. Thing is, Neela hard counters Tryndamere too. All she has to do is press W. But it's okay. We need this third dragon, right? Like, we're in the position where we didn't give them all the Void Grubs, but they have a Tryndamere. So we have to get the objectives like the dragon. In that fight, I'm honestly surprised I got, I mean, that's like not having MR. It could be the weakness there, but I think it's just because of Evelyn. Like, if we look at my damage, yeah. It's kind of like Evelyn's a problem. So that's just unavoidable. But once we get Sterix, that's like the thing that I need to survive, right? I think going Hydra, some games can be greedy too. You don't have to go Hydra. I think getting DD later for armor is really important. I think we just kill it before they even show up, so. Alright, GG. And yeah, that's just, you know, stacking. Dude, did you not see me obliterate them? Dude, this champion is broken. Why are we not on dragon? Where are we? 4 people dead, guys. You know what I call that back in the day? It's called a Baron angle, guys. You know Baron Nasher? It's the objective that gives us the chance to win when there's 4 dead. But it's okay, we got it anyways. But yeah, I mean, this build's insane, bro. Like, if you're not winning on this build on Hecarim, you're just flat out not winning. And I don't really, just focus it. Don't go in. And once you get the Sterix unkillable, I don't have plans to die. Usually I go into like the DD for armor. MR can be whatever MR item you really like, to be honest. I think this item's still pretty broken. I think Force of Nature is always really good. The whole movement speed scaling. I think for MR you always want the tank MR items really broken. Like I don't like Maw at all. I think the tank MR items are really good. I don't think the tank armor items are that good. So I still kind of favor, you know, going into like DD and GA. And this usually would be like, I would usually go DD in this situation. And I would, yeah, people say Cleaver too. I honestly don't think Cleaver is that good, so I wouldn't go Cleaver. Yeah, I'm just sorry if the FPS are dropping, but I'm not sure what happened. I gotta fix that later. So here we have R, so we can always R in once he uses his spells. And we have Sterix, right? So that's the importance of having that shield ready to go. We can always go and heal up on camps again. Very easy to heal. 2 W rotations, 2 camps, you're pretty much full health. So here, I'm gonna just try to get full health. You hear that? That's someone looking for me. That's an Evelyn. Evelyn, that was an Evelyn on the hunt. So here I just want to back up the Diana. The only way... I see a lot of people lose to split push, and I just need to tell you, it's very easy not to lose to split push. And I'll explain it very simply. And I'll explain it very well. If you're dealing with a split push champion and you are strong and you can kill them in side lane, right away, go kill the split pusher. Go base, go straight through lane, kill the split pusher. Trust me, in low, I see people lose to it all the time. Don't go down mid. When there's a Tryndamere or Fiora there, just go kill her with 1 or 2 people. Works every time, I promise you. Works every time. Ooh, I forgot that auto off. That was the Eclipse angle right there. I respect the Neela for joining me. Though I wish it was a Diana and not her, but... it's all good. It's all good. Very respectable, Neela. Alright, Evelyn's dead. Again, this guy's splitting. He could be an easy, like he could be a problem for us. I'm strong enough to kill him by myself, right? So that's not a big deal. But if you needed help, you should probably have to like recruit someone on your team or wait for someone, but you do need to deal with him. Like even if he doesn't show anymore, this guy's obviously, you know, he's still here, you know? Like he's always going to be here. He's going to be hiding in a brush or something like that. And you just have to deal with that. And if he runs away, just go push the wave and that's fine. Now he has no wave, and it will take him way too long to split. That itself is a victory. And you see, I just kite him out during his R. I mean, it's really simple stuff. So, I just always try to get his R. If I needed to, I could have ulted too, but I felt pretty comfortable just kiting him, especially with the phase rush. But yeah, here I can help them fight. I could just go on the dragon. Here I think this Maokai is gonna die without me. Or little Senna. God. If I don't kill her, who will, you know? You see the animation? I can cancel. Use your R, you can use the animation, the Hydra in the R. It's really cool. Just like how I did it right there. But we have Dragon Soul now, so I mean, the game 100% should be over now. There's just no way. But because 2 people are dead, it's actually better to wait for Baron and then end it. So I'm gonna have my DD by then. And yeah, the most important thing when I'm from this game you can take away is really the importance of stacks. Really keep your stacks going. Even your Spirit Sojourn is quite literally the same thing. It's a stack item. You do have to keep it stacked through minions, through whatever. Monsters, just like keep your stacks going and you will win. Easy peasy. Here, we're dead. 1 person's down. So I'm just gonna do the crab for now. Like we talked about, stacks, baby stacks. I'm gonna hit that. And push out the mid wave and hit the ward. Don't need them to have vision on this. I'm gonna E down the middle because I think, yeah. Remember, this guy has no R, right? So we just kill him. And I mean, that's about it. That's all I can say. I mean, GG. DD was huge here. Eclipse procs, just kite it out. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this Hecarim jungle video. I was on my diamond account. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck in your games. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck in your games.